Alright, we're back. It's time to do some more. Time to do some more normal human. What is this? I was gonna open the episode with it's time to do some more Alan walking, but we're not doing that. Okay. Good push. I'm surprised he, like, did that first try, honestly. You know what? I love the enthusiasm. Hey, what's this? This is cool. It played like a wooden door noise. That's so funny. Ooh, can I go in the basement? Hey, it's the fucking love note that's on the tree! Oh, do we know a Tom? You talk to me on TV. Ooh, this is creepy. Oh, this is Thomas Zane. Oh, it's the poet! Tom the poet! The fucking guy on the poster! Okay, hold on. Game-wise, this is cool. This is a cool fucking moment. Like, it gets creepier as I turn around, and then, like, turning back at the entrance. Oh, yeah, this was good. This was good. This was sweet and ominous. Hell yeah, that was fucking cool. Awesome. Good shit, guys. Oh, rats. Fuck, I'm not gonna get the pump shotgun again either. Okay, and I bet you the woman that likes Thomas Zane, that's the gyromancy lady from Silent Hill that they just copied and pasted in the game. Fuck yeah. So, like, is it just like how Rose is with us, where she was, like, obsessed with Thomas and he wanted nothing to do with her? So she, like, created this, like, false sense and then she cursed the town? Okay. Oh, this is fine. Watch this. I think I have a flashbang. I forgot how to use them, but... Yikes. Okay, I can do that better. Okay. So we're gonna get the hunting rifle out. There's shotgun ammo over there, but I don't really... So, like, the flares, right? I understand they can hit enemies in a large radius, and I feel like that's kind of their draw. But, like, they do so much worse than the flashlight. Like, even just the lithium flashlight, like, they're terrible. Yikes. Oh my god, the flare gun. Whoa, wait, the flare gun has like an AoE attack. I didn't know that. That's cool. So I can kind of use it like a grenade. I wonder if I just, like, do this the whole time, like, I can avoid that. Was I, like, saying something important? I can't remember. I wonder if, like, everything I piece together, like, faster than you're supposed to. I don't think so, though. I think it's pretty on the nose.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
It had to be a boat. Ooh, the cabin lodge.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Hey, the cabin lodge, by the way, has the potential to be really fucking good.
Wait. Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
Probably not.
Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
What? What the fuck was that floor? Whoa! He should have threw the flare into the tornado and said something really stupid. Like, how flare you? That would have been good. Wait, that's the ending of the episode? What? What? How long have I been playing for? Could that have been in the last episode? Probably, maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna skip this because it's copyrighted music.
I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running.
God, there is so much that happened in that chapter.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman.
Oh, God.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I knew it. I mean, obviously it's not, like, all completely true, because Hartman seems really fucking weird, but I knew it.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think.
Oh, like
I
you?
couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand. understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
They gave Alan more of a personality, probably
This corridor
because...
is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
You know what? Before this game goes on... So, like... Alan had a week of his life missing, right? So... My theory so far, right now, is... Alice kind of talked to us like we were a baby. And, like, this game could have just written a couple like that. I understand that. But I'm going to take it literal because... Who knows, maybe the game has good writing and it's all intentional. So, she kind of spoke to us like we were a child. Like someone vulnerable. So, I wonder if she brought us here because she says thank you for coming along. Like this, going to Bright Falls was not Alan's idea. So, I wonder if she was right. And, like... All she did from the very beginning was try and bring us here so we could go to Dr. Hartman. Like, maybe Alan does have something actually wrong with him. So, like... But, like, then I wonder, is she actually dead? She could not be. Because he's writing the story. Alice dies. Like, I wonder if he's just writing that story and, like, none of it is, like, actually real. But, like, he's a patient that has schizophrenia. I fucking hope not, because if that is the case, that's just Shutter Island. Like, that would just be a complete copy of Shutter Island, so I really, really hope not. I really hope not. Because it kind of makes sense, right? Like, even though, like, I sat here and I'm like, no, it can't be that, because there's so much, like, background lore with like Cauldron Lake and then like Thomas the Poet, but he could all have included that in a story for like background, like world building in a story. So like, you know, I kind of get it. Let's keep playing. Let's see. I just wanted to call that out now because this is episode 4. And I feel like this whole fucking walk is gonna be blah, 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 blah. It's gonna be, like, it's just an what's it called? Exposition bomb. But, like, I also feel like Dr. Hartman can't be trusted because he talks fucking weird. But everyone talks fucking weird in this game. The only one who doesn't talk weird is Alan Wake, and he doesn't talk weird. He's just a fucking douchebag. So let's see.
From past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. but under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth.
Because so what he's saying, that's true too, because so in the first episode, you fight Strucky or whatever the fuck his name was, the one with the really stupid voice. You fight him, and then in the next episode, the sheriff is like, "Hey, have you seen him? Because we're looking for him." And he's like, "I can't tell him what happened." But then they say that they just literally went and talked to him that morning. So, like, I mean, clearly, right? Oh, yeah, fuck, that's the way the game is going, isn't it? Oh, okay.
Fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Oh, no, never mind. This guy's evil as fuck. He has an actual sundial. Actual sundial in the year 2010? This guy's fucking evil.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
See, I don't know, though, because everything he's imagined is literally just like a copy of real-world things. Which, by the way, exist, right? Like, Alan Wake is a fucking fraud. Because, like, this does take place in a world where our shit exists. He talks about Stephen King. I've been called H.P. Lovecraft. He talks about Stephen King a lot, which, again, makes sense because fucking... I think what Alan Wake is, as an author, is he cannot separate... I wonder if this is, like, in the plot, because this would be cool. He cannot separate inspiration from plagiarism. Like, he can't. Like, he... he's said, like, I think 3 times now in this game that he was, like, inspired by this person. But then we, like fight things that are, like, a reference to it. And, yeah, like, references are fine. But, like, I mean, obviously you can't actually have sections of things from a game. If so, that'd be kind of cool, but, like, you can't. So, I wonder if that's supposed to be like a, get it? Like, all he does as an author is just, like, copy something from another popular story and throw it into his somehow. And, like, rework it very slightly, may I add. And oh man, I kind of wonder, because, like, the whole diner is, like, literally shot for shot a recreation of the diner in Twin Peaks. And, like, the TV shows that are, like, the Twilight Zone, like... I wonder if that really is all on purpose. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
But you do as well, dude. You also love the sound of your own voice. Do you hear the way you fucking talk? Talk like a Final Fantasy villain.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Okay, no. That guy's fucking... He's very odd.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get him
involve
to
some
the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
What? I mean, I get it. We're playing a video game, so I feel like that's supposed to be like a haha, but really?
Therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
Oh, it's the two guys from...
Who are the Anderson
Uh-huh.
brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a... how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia.
Oh, that's why one...
Prepared for TLC and all that, there's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room. Try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson
Mhm.
Farm. Valhalla.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly what I said is what's happening. I figured it out.
Of course. All you need to know.
Because what I was gonna say is it's just that instead of in Alan Wake's story, like when he's playing through it, he's not Alan Wake, he's Thomas Zane, the poet. You know what I mean? So like it's basically Alan Wake, but in the story you don't want to be your own self. So he's Tom Zane. It's his OC.
You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Yeah, because you believe in their side. Because their side is more relevant to you. That's why you believe it.
publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toaster talk, talk, talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up, shut up, shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
So what he was talking about the first time, because I'm sure you don't know this because it doesn't seem like...
Hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing.
The
Now I've been
first
doing
section he
these
was
things.
talking
A
about
lot
with
of them.
publishers,
The images
and
just keep
they
coming.
it's about
Dr.
mullets
Hartman
now,
likes
and they
them.
wanted more
He has them
mullet
in his
time.
office.
Yeah?
That's like
He's
an
very proud
actual
of me.
thing that
He
happened
says
with
I'm
The
getting much
Matrix,
better. I think
except
I'm
instead of
getting better.
publishers, it's like studios, like executives. They wanted to create a story that was more deep about characters, but everyone liked The Matrix for its action. So when they made sequels, the executive producers were like, they like the bullets, they want more bullet time. Which bullet time is what happens when Neo, like, I'm sure you've seen it. It's when Neo does like the dodge, you know, when he dodges out of all the bullets, and it's like that slow-mo effect.
Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs.
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them. Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in...
Oh, is that live action?
There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
That's a
I
Silent
made a
Hill line.
horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay, well, I have to try this out. Are you serious? It took me to a YouTube video.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words.
I knew I couldn't, but I figured
The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him.
Alright, that's fine.
it was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
See, but that's what I mean, right? Is like...
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Things that you've seen all the time if you were staying here. Alright, let's see the video games he made. Oh look, he's making Alan Wake, guys. What the fuck is that? I wonder where he's making it, because there's nothing in there that would make anything. This is the painter's room. Well, obviously there's something important with that room. Alright.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't
Hammers up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Ha ha! Nah! Ah! Ha ha!
It's my store. I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
Backstage is
Oh my god, he smacked her with a real fucking hammer!
Into Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
I was wondering if... Yeah, it's all real, buddy. What the fuck is this?
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge.
Oh yeah, it's the
I
fucking
knew the man
guy,
next to
yeah.
Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry!
Oh, Barry's not
Glad to
real.
see you.
Yeah.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah. Oh man.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back to the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wade, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
I had to find a way out.
Okay, my bad. Oh. Okay, my bad again. There. Fair again.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Alright. Yikes. God, it's DBD, guys. Oh shit. Wow, it is crazy how like much a lot of it is starting to like make sense if I look at it that way.
You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Oh.
Oh God! Look at the house.
What time is it? Okay, I got like 10 minutes. What's happening? This is like an actual boss fight. Okay.
Jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Alright. You always stick to the left wall.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Oh. I have my revolver.
I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
Man, what? Okay, that encounter kind of blew ass, not gonna lie. It's alright though.
Cool the channel. We'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cool. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Hey, it's the bad guy.
You'll sleep like a baby.
Oh my god, the birds might be the most annoying enemy I've ever fought in a video game. Okay. I mean, hey, though, we have an actual level here. That's an improvement. It's the fucking double barrel, of course it is. Well, I'm at this safe spot here, so I'm gonna end this episode here. Yeah, this episode kind of blew as, like, an episode. Just because... Or this part. I'm naming them in parts, so... this part kind of sucked, because all it was me walking around and listening to people talk. I knew it was gonna happen, but it had to get done. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.